English Leap Podcast.
From Speak English with Class.
Hello, and welcome to English Talk Flow.
Hi, everyone. We're so happy you're here.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Jack. On this channel, we help you practice real, everyday English.
Today, we are going to learn very special.
That's right. And if you're new here, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a lesson.
Yes, and if you enjoy today's video, give us a thumbs up. It really helps us create more content for you.
So, Emily, what are we talking about today?
Today, we have a super practical topic. We're going to talk about something everyone does. Work.
Exactly. Today's lesson is all about how to describe your daily workday in English. Whether you have a job right now or you're planning to work in the future, this lesson is for you.
We'll share our daily routines, teach you useful vocabulary, and by the end of this video, you'll be able to talk confidently about your own workday.
Sounds good. Let's jump right in.
All right, Jack, let's start from the beginning. Tell me, what time do you wake up on a workday?
On workdays, I usually wake up at 6:30 in the morning. How about you?
I wake up a bit earlier, around 6 a.m. I'm what you call a morning person.
A morning person. That means you feel awake and energetic in the morning, right?
Exactly. I love mornings. The house is quiet and I can think clearly. Are you a morning person, Jack?
No, not really. I'm more of a night owl. That means I prefer staying up late at night. Mornings are hard for me.
I understand. So what's the first thing you do when you wake up?
First thing, I hit the snooze button on my alarm.
The snooze button. Everyone does that. To hit snooze means you delay your alarm for a few more minutes of sleep.
Guilty. After I finally get out of bed, I head straight to the bathroom. I brush my teeth, wash my face, and take a quick shower.
Same here. A shower really wakes me up. Then what?
Then I get dressed. I put on my work clothes. I usually wear casual business clothes, slacks and a button-down shirt.
Nice. I have to dress professionally too. I usually wear a blouse and trousers or sometimes a dress.
Do you have time for breakfast?
Always. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I usually have toast with eggs and a cup of coffee. What about you?
I'm not much of a breakfast person. I just grab a quick coffee and maybe a banana. I eat breakfast at my desk later.
To grab something means to take it quickly, right?
Yes, exactly. When you're in a hurry, you grab food and go.
So after breakfast, or after you grab your coffee, what do you do?
I pack my bag. I put my laptop, my phone charger, my notebook, and my lunch in my backpack.
You bring lunch from home?
Most days, yes. It's cheaper and healthier than eating out. Do you pack your lunch?
Sometimes, but I have to admit, I often buy lunch near my office. There's a nice sandwich shop I really like.
Lucky you. Okay, so after packing my bag, I'm ready to leave. I check I have everything. Keys, wallet, phone, bag.
That's important. I always do a quick check too. Then it's time for the commute.
Ah, yes, the commute. That's the journey from your home to your workplace. How do you get to work, Emily?
I drive. My commute is about 25 minutes by car. The traffic can be terrible sometimes, especially during rush hour.
Rush hour. That's when everyone is traveling to work at the same time, usually between 7 and 9 in the morning.
Exactly. What about you? How do you commute?
I take the subway. We also call it the metro or the underground in some countries. My commute takes about 35 minutes.
Do you like taking the subway?
It's okay. It's convenient because I don't have to worry about parking or traffic. But sometimes it's very crowded. You're packed in like sardines.
Packed like sardines. That's a funny expression. It means there are so many people you can barely move.
Yes, exactly. What do you do during your commute?
I listen to podcasts or music. Sometimes I listen to the news on the radio. It helps me prepare mentally for the day. What about you?
I usually read. I read news on my phone or sometimes a book. It makes the time go faster.
That's a good use of time. So we wake up, get ready, have breakfast, and commute to work. That's our morning routine.
And now we're ready to start our workday.
All right, so you've arrived at work. What's the first thing you do, Jack?
The first thing I do is clock in. That means I officially record that I've arrived at work. Some companies use a time card, others use a computer system.
Right. At my workplace, we also clock in using a fingerprint scanner.
High tech. After I clock in, I walk to my desk. I work in an open office plan.
What's an open office plan?
It's when the office doesn't have separate rooms or cubicles. Everyone works in one big space together. You can see all your coworkers.
Interesting. I work in a more traditional office. I have my own small office with a door.
That's nice for privacy. In my office, it can get noisy sometimes. Anyway, when I get to my desk, I say, "Good morning" to my colleagues.
Colleagues, that's an important word. Colleagues are the people you work with.
Exactly. My colleague Sarah sits right next to me. We always chat for a minute or two in the morning.
Small talk. That's what we call light, friendly conversation. Maybe you talk about the weather or your weekend plans.
Yes, small talk. It's nice. It helps you build relationships at work. Do you do small talk with your colleagues?
Definitely. I usually stop by the break room first to make a cup of tea. I see other colleagues there and we chat while our drinks are ready.
The break room is where you can relax, make coffee or tea, and eat snacks, right?
Correct. Some companies call it the kitchen or the staff room. It's a common space for employees.
After my small talk, I sit down at my desk and boot up my computer.
To boot up means to turn on and start your computer.
Yes, my computer is kind of old, so it takes a few minutes to boot up. I use that time to check my planner.
What's a planner?
A planner is like a notebook where you write your schedule and tasks. Some people use a digital planner on their phone or computer, but I prefer paper.
I use a digital calendar. I like seeing everything organized on my screen.
Whatever works. So after my computer is ready, I check my emails. This is very important.
Oh, yes, checking emails. That's usually the first work task of the day for most office workers.
Exactly. I always have a lot of emails waiting for me, sometimes 30 or 40 new messages.
Wow, that's a lot. What kind of emails do you get?
Some are from my manager about projects, some are from colleagues asking questions, and many are from clients who need help.
Clients. Those are the people or companies that buy your company's products or services.
Right. I work in customer support, so I help clients solve their problems.
What do you do with all those emails?
I read through them quickly. I mark the urgent ones with a flag so I remember to answer them first.
Urgent means something important that needs to be done immediately.
Exactly. Then I reply to the easy questions right away. The complicated ones I save for later when I have more time.
That sounds like a good system. I do something similar. I prioritize my emails.
To prioritize means to decide which tasks are most important and do those first.
Yes. After emails, do you have any meetings?
Actually, yes. At 9:30 every morning, we have a team meeting.
A team meeting? Tell me about that.
It's a short meeting, usually about 20 minutes. My whole team sits together, and our team leader talks about the day's priorities and any new information.
What kinds of things do you discuss?
We discuss our goals for the day, any problems from yesterday, and sometimes new projects we're starting.
Do you have to speak at the meeting?
Sometimes, each person gives a quick update about their work. We call it a status update. You just say what you did yesterday and what you're doing today.
That sounds useful for keeping everyone on the same page.
To be on the same page means everyone understands and agrees about something.
Right. I have team meetings too, but ours are once a week, every Monday morning.
Once a week is good. Every day can feel like too much sometimes. After my meeting, I get into the real work. The phone starts ringing and I start helping customers.
And that's when your workday really begins.
Exactly.
So, Jack, after your team meeting ends, you said you start your main work. Tell me more about that.
Sure. As I mentioned, I work in customer support, so my main job is answering phone calls and emails from customers.
What's a typical customer call like?
Well, a customer calls because they have a problem with our product. I answer the phone and say, "Good morning, this is Jack. How can I help you today?"
That's a very professional greeting.
Thank you. Then the customer explains their problem. I listen carefully and ask questions to understand the situation.
What if the problem is difficult and you don't know the answer?
Good question. If I don't know, I don't guess. I tell the customer, "Let me check that for you," or "Let me look into that." Then I put them on hold.
To put someone on hold means to make them wait on the phone while you find information.
Exactly. I might check our database, ask a colleague, or look through our help documents. Then I get back to the customer with the answer.
That sounds like it requires good problem-solving skills.
It does. Every problem is different, so you have to think on your feet.
To think on your feet means to think quickly and solve problems in the moment.
Yes, exactly. Are all your customers nice, or do you sometimes deal with difficult people?
Most customers are very nice and patient. They just want help. But occasionally, maybe once or twice a week, I get an angry customer.
How do you handle angry customers?
The most important thing is to stay calm. I let them express their frustration. I listen and say, "I understand why you're upset. Let me help you fix this."
That's good advice. Showing empathy is important.
Empathy means understanding how someone else feels.
Right. Usually, when you show empathy and actually help them, angry customers calm down and even thank you at the end.
That must feel rewarding.
It does. Okay, so I work on calls and emails for about 2 hours. Then, around 11, it's time for my coffee break.
Ah, the sacred coffee break.
Yes. My coffee break is 15 minutes. I go to the break room with my friend Tom from the accounting department.
The accounting department, that's the part of the company that handles money and finances.
Right. Tom and I have become good friends at work. We always take our coffee break together.
What do you talk about during your break?
Everything. Sometimes we talk about sports, sometimes about TV shows we're watching, sometimes we complain about work a little bit.
Everyone complains about work sometimes. It's normal.
It is. The coffee break is important because it gives your brain a rest. When you go back to work, you feel refreshed.
To feel refreshed means to feel new energy and focus.
Exactly. Do you take a morning break, Emily?
I do, but mine is shorter, just about 10 minutes. I usually stay at my desk and have a snack.
What kind of snack?
Usually something healthy, maybe an apple or some nuts, sometimes yogurt.
I should eat healthier snacks. I usually get a cookie or a muffin from the vending machine.
A vending machine is an automatic machine where you put money in and get snacks or drinks.
Yes, we have 2 vending machines in our break room. They're very convenient, but not very healthy.
Well, treats are okay sometimes. After your break, what do you do?
After my break, I go back to my desk and continue working. I have more calls to make and emails to answer. I also have to update our customer database.
What's a database?
A database is an organized collection of information stored on a computer. In my database, I record every customer interaction. I write what their problem was and how I solved it.
So it's like a record of all your work.
Exactly. My manager can check the database to see how many customers I've helped and what issues are most common.
That sounds like important data for the company.
It is. And before I know it, it's already time for lunch.
Ah, lunchtime, one of the best parts of the workday.
Absolutely. What time is your lunch break, Emily?
My lunch break is at 12:30 and it's 1 hour long. What about you?
Mine is at 1 p.m., also 1 hour. Where do you usually eat lunch?
It depends. Some days I eat in the office cafeteria. That's a restaurant inside our building where employees can buy food.
Is the food good there?
It's okay. Not amazing, but convenient. and affordable. They have different options every day. Salads, sandwiches, hot meals.
Do you eat alone or with colleagues?
Usually with colleagues. There's a group of us who sit together at lunch. We chat and relax together.
That sounds nice. I think eating with others makes lunch more enjoyable.
I agree. What about you? Where do you eat lunch?
We don't have a cafeteria, so I have a few options. Sometimes I bring lunch from home.
What do you usually bring?
I meal prep on Sundays. That means I cook several meals at once and pack them for the week.
Oh, that's smart. What kind of meals?
Usually something simple. Rice with chicken and vegetables, or pasta with sauce. Something I can heat up in the microwave.
We have a microwave in our break room for heating food.
Same here. But honestly, I don't always bring lunch. Sometimes I'm too lazy to cook on Sunday.
I understand. What do you do then?
Then I go out to eat. There are several restaurants near my office. Fast food places, sandwich shops, a pizza place.
Do you go alone or with coworkers?
Sometimes I go with my colleagues, but other times I go alone, and I actually enjoy it. It gives me time to think or check my phone without distractions.
Some people call that me time, time alone to relax and recharge.
Exactly. Do you ever eat at your desk?
Sometimes, but I try not to. They say it's not healthy to eat while working. You should take a proper break.
That's true, but I admit I sometimes eat at my desk when I'm very busy. I watch videos on my phone while eating.
We all do that sometimes. There's actually a word for eating at your desk. It's called desk dining.
Desk dining. I didn't know there was a term for it.
Do you ever feel sleepy after lunch?
Oh, yes, every single day. We have a name for that too. It's called the afternoon slump.
The afternoon slump. That's when you feel tired and less productive after eating lunch.
Exactly. It usually hits me around 2 or 2:30 p.m. I feel like I could take a nap right at my desk.
I feel the same way. What do you do to fight the afternoon slump?
Coffee. I drink another cup of coffee after lunch. It helps me wake up.
I do the same thing. Or sometimes I take a short walk around the building. Moving helps wake up your body and mind.
That's a good idea. I should try that. Some companies actually have nap rooms now.
Really? That's interesting.
Yes, they found that a 20-minute power nap can actually increase productivity.
A power nap is a short nap that gives you energy.
Right, but my company doesn't have that, so coffee it is.
Well, after lunch and coffee, we still have the afternoon to work through.
Yes, the second half of the workday. Let's talk about that.
Okay, Jack, so you've had lunch, you've had your afternoon coffee, and now you're back at your desk. What does your afternoon look like?
The afternoon is usually busy. I continue helping customers, but I also have other responsibilities.
Like what?
Well, I have to write reports. A report is a document where I summarize information.
What kind of information goes in your reports?
I write about the problems I solved that day, how many calls I took, how many emails I answered, and what the most common issues were.
Who reads these reports?
My manager reads them. It helps her understand what's happening with customers and if we need to change anything about our product or service.
So reports are important for management decisions.
Exactly. I also have video calls in the afternoon.
Video calls with customers?
Yes, sometimes a problem is too complicated to solve over the phone or by email, so we schedule a video call. We use Zoom or Microsoft Teams.
And you can share your screen to show them how to fix the problem.
Exactly. Screen sharing is very helpful. I can see exactly what they're seeing and guide them step by step.
That must make solving problems much easier.
It does. What about you, Emily? What's your afternoon like?
My afternoons vary depending on the day. Sometimes I have meetings with my team to discuss ongoing projects.
What kind of projects?
I work in marketing, so we're always planning campaigns. A campaign is a series of activities designed to achieve a specific goal.
Like advertising campaigns?
Exactly. We might be planning social media posts, email newsletters, or advertisements.
That sounds creative.
It can be, but it also requires a lot of planning and coordination. In the afternoon, I might be working on designs, writing copy, or analyzing data.
What's copy?
Copy is the written text in advertisements or marketing materials. So if you read words on a poster or in an email ad, that's copy.
I see. So you're writing the words that persuade people to buy things.
Exactly. And analyzing data means looking at numbers and statistics to understand if our campaigns are working.
That sounds like it involves a lot of different skills.
It does. Some days I'm being creative, other days I'm looking at spreadsheets and numbers.
A spreadsheet is a document with rows and columns of data, right?
Right, usually in programs like Excel or Google Sheets.
Do you have deadlines you have to meet?
Oh, yes. Deadlines are very important in marketing. A deadline is the final date when something must be completed.
And if you miss a deadline?
It can cause big problems. If we miss a deadline, an advertisement might not go out on time, or a product launch could be delayed.
So there's pressure to finish on time.
Definitely. Sometimes I'm working on multiple projects at the same time, each with different deadlines.
How do you manage that?
Organization is key. I use my digital calendar and to-do lists. I prioritize tasks and make sure I'm working on the most urgent things first.
Do you ever collaborate with other departments?
All the time. To collaborate means to work together with others.
Right. Who do you collaborate with?
I work with the sales team, the design team, and sometimes the product team. Everyone brings different expertise.
Expertise means specialized knowledge or skills.
Exactly. For example, the design team creates the visual graphics while I write the copy.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's a nice expression. Yes, teamwork is essential in modern workplaces.
I agree. Even though I help customers individually, I still rely on my team when I don't know something.
That's smart. No one knows everything. It's okay to ask for help.
Definitely. So as the afternoon goes on, we're getting closer to the end of the workday.
Yes, the home stretch.
The home stretch means the final part of something.
Right. Let's talk about wrapping up work and going home.
So, Emily, what time does your workday end?
Officially, my workday ends at 5 p.m. What about you?
Same, 5 p.m. But to be honest, I don't always leave right at 5.
Oh, do you work overtime?
Overtime means working beyond your regular hours. Sometimes yes, if I have urgent tasks to finish.
Does your company pay you extra for overtime?
Yes, they do. If I work more than 40 hours in a week, I get overtime pay. It's usually time and a half.
Time and a half means you get paid 1.5 times your normal hourly rate.
Exactly. But I try not to work too much overtime. Work-life balance is important.
Work-life balance means having enough time for both your job and your personal life.
Right. So usually at 5 p.m., I start wrapping up.
To wrap up means to finish or conclude.
Yes, I finish any urgent emails, save all my work, and update my to-do list for tomorrow.
That's smart, starting the next day with a clear plan.
It helps me feel organized. Then I shut down my computer and clock out.
To clock out is the opposite of clock in. It means you officially record that you're leaving work.
Correct. Then I say goodbye to my colleagues, see you tomorrow, or have a good evening.
Those are nice, friendly phrases for leaving work.
Then I head out. I walk to the subway station and wait for my train.
How's the subway during evening rush hour?
It's crowded again. Everyone is going home at the same time, but I'm used to it now.
What do you do on your commute home?
Usually I listen to music or a podcast. Sometimes I'm too tired to read, so I just zone out.
To zone out means to stop paying attention and let your mind wander.
Yes, exactly. After a long workday, sometimes I just stare out the window and think about nothing.
I understand that feeling. My commute home by car takes about 30 minutes, sometimes longer if traffic is bad.
Do you listen to anything while driving?
Yes, I listen to music, or sometimes I call my mom or a friend. Hands-free, of course.
Of course, safety first. So when you finally get home, what's the first thing you do?
The first thing, I take off my shoes and I change into comfortable clothes.
Same here. I immediately put on sweatpants and a t-shirt.
It's such a good feeling to change out of work clothes.
The best feeling. Then I relax on the couch for about 10 minutes. I need to decompress.
To decompress means to relax and release stress.
Right. After working all day, you need time to unwind.
To unwind also means to relax.
These words are similar. After I decompress, I start thinking about dinner.
Do you cook dinner every night?
Not every night. Maybe 3 or 4 times a week I cook something simple. Other nights I order delivery food.
Delivery food, like from a restaurant.
Yes, I use apps like Uber Eats or DoorDash. They bring food right to my door.
That's convenient, but probably expensive if you do it too often.
You're right. That's why I try to limit it. What about you?
I enjoy cooking, so I usually cook dinner. It helps me relax, actually. I find it therapeutic.
Therapeutic means it helps your mental health and reduces stress.
Exactly. I put on some music, pour a glass of wine, and cook. It's my way of transitioning from work mode to home mode.
That sounds really nice. After dinner, what do you do?
Usually, I watch TV or read a book. Sometimes I call friends or family. What about you?
Similar things. I watch shows, play video games sometimes, or just browse the internet.
Do you think about work after you get home?
I try not to. I believe in leaving work at work. When I'm home, I'm off duty.
Off duty means you're not working and not responsible for work tasks.
Exactly. Home time is my time.
I wish I could do that. Sometimes I check my work email at home.
A lot of people do that now because of smartphones, but it's important to disconnect sometimes.
You're right. I should set better boundaries.
Boundaries are limits you set to protect your time and energy.
Good advice, Jack. Well, that covers our entire workday from morning to evening.
It really does, from waking up to going home and relaxing.
You know, Jack, we've used so many useful work-related words and phrases today.
We have. I think it would be helpful to review some of the most important ones. What do you say?
I think that's a great idea. Let's do a quick vocabulary review for everyone watching.
Perfect. Let's start with one of the first words we mentioned. How about morning person?
Good choice. A morning person is someone who feels awake, energetic, and productive in the early morning hours. For example, I'm a morning person, so I love waking up early.
And the opposite is a night owl. That's someone who prefers staying up late and feels more energetic at night. I'm definitely a night owl.
We all have our preferences. Next word, commute.
Ah, yes, the commute. This is the journey you take from your home to your workplace and back. You can say, my commute is 30 minutes by bus, or I have a long commute.
And remember, commute can be a noun or a verb. I commute by car, or my commute takes an hour.
Excellent point. Next, let's talk about clock in and clock out.
These are phrasal verbs. To clock in means to officially record when you arrive at work. To clock out means to record when you leave work.
Many companies use time tracking systems, so employees clock in and out every day.
What about colleague? We said that word many times today.
A colleague is someone you work with. It's a more professional word than coworker or work friend.
You can say, I have lunch with my colleagues, or my colleague helped me with this project.
Now let's talk about a very common phrase, small talk.
Small talk is light, friendly conversation about non-important topics, like talking about the weather, weekend plans, or sports.
We do small talk with colleagues to be friendly and build relationships. It's an important social skill at work.
Definitely. Next word, prioritize.
To prioritize means to decide which tasks are most important and do those first. For example, I prioritize urgent emails before less important ones.
This is such an important skill. If you don't prioritize, you might waste time on unimportant things.
Exactly. Let's talk about deadline.
A deadline is the final date or time when something must be finished. Missing a deadline can have serious consequences at work.
You can say, the deadline for this report is Friday, or I'm working hard to meet my deadline.
Another useful phrase is to think on your feet.
This means to make quick decisions and solve problems in the moment without much time to prepare.
For example, when a customer asks a difficult question, I have to think on my feet.
Great example. What about rush hour?
Rush hour is the time of day when traffic is heaviest because everyone is traveling to or from work. Usually, morning rush hour is 7 to 9 a.m. and evening rush hour is 5 to 7 p.m.
Right. You can say, I avoid driving during rush hour because the traffic is terrible.
Let's review on hold.
When you put someone on hold, you make them wait on the phone while you find information or help them. Please hold, or I'll put you on hold for a moment.
Okay, here's an important one. Empathy.
Empathy is the ability to understand and share someone else's feelings. It's very important in customer service.
You can say, I showed empathy by listening to the customer's frustration.
What about work-life balance?
Work-life balance means having a healthy amount of time for both your career and your personal life, not working too much and not neglecting your job either.
For example, I try to maintain a good work-life balance by not checking emails on weekends.
That's smart. Let's talk about overtime.
Overtime is time worked beyond your regular working hours. Many companies pay extra for overtime work.
You can say, I worked 3 hours of overtime this week.
Another good phrase is to wrap up.
To wrap up means to finish or conclude something. Let me wrap up this project before lunch, or we're wrapping up the meeting now.
And finally, let's review to decompress and unwind.
Both of these words mean to relax and release stress. After a long workday, you need time to decompress.
You can say, I unwind by watching TV, or I need to decompress after work.
Those are all really useful words and phrases for talking about your workday.
I agree. If you can use these words naturally, you'll sound much more fluent when discussing work in English.
Wow, Jack, we covered so much today.
We really did. Let's do a quick summary of everything we talked about.
Great idea. So today, our topic was how to talk about your workday in English.
We started with the morning routine, waking up, getting ready, having breakfast, and commuting to work.
Then we talked about arriving at work, clocking in, greeting colleagues, checking emails, and attending morning meetings.
We discussed mid-morning work activities and the importance of taking a coffee break to refresh yourself.
Lunch break was next. We talked about different options for lunch and the afternoon slump that many people experience.
The afternoon work session included more tasks, meetings, calls, and working toward deadlines.
And finally, we covered the end of the workday, clocking out, the evening commute, and relaxing at home.
We also did a comprehensive vocabulary review with all the key words and phrases you need to know.
Words like colleague, commute, deadline, prioritize, overtime, and work-life balance.
These are words you'll use again and again when talking about work in English.
Now it's your turn. We want to hear from you.
That's right. We have a question for you, and we'd love to see your answers in the comments.
Here's today's question. What do you do for work? Describe one part of your typical workday.
And if you're a student or you don't have a job right now, tell us what is your dream job and why.
Try to use some of the vocabulary we learned today in your answer. It's great practice.
For example, you could write, I'm a teacher. Every morning I commute to school by bus and prepare my lessons.
Or, my dream job is to be a software developer because I love technology and problem solving.
Don't worry about making mistakes. The important thing is to practice.
We read all the comments and we'll reply to as many as we can. We love hearing from you.
Before we go, we want to thank you so much for watching today's lesson.
If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow.
And if you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications.
We post new English lessons every day, and we don't want you to miss them.
Remember,
Learning English is a journey. Be patient with yourself and practice every day.
Even just 10 or 15 minutes of practice each day will make a big difference over time.
So keep watching, keep practicing, and keep improving.
From all of us here at English Talk, thank you for learning with us.
Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next lesson.
Goodbye.